Hi everybody, here's a quick tutorial on building a better witness slip. Now that we're all getting more accustomed to filling out and submitting witness slips, let's figure out how to do it even better. So I'll take for example this committee that's meeting on April 20th at 8:30 a.m. This isn't directly related to schooling, but it's something that I saw and am concerned about. It's the House Restorative Justice Committee hearing. And they're meeting in Springfield on the 20th in the morning, and they've got a bill, and it's a good bill, and you can look that up and go into the details of it. It's about ending solitary confinement in Illinois. And many people have already filled out witness slips, including some of my friends, as proponents, and nobody has as an opponent. So I'm going to fill out a witness slip here. So let me go back and do that, and I'll probably fast forward through this, so hang on. And I'm blurring it out and speeding it up so that you don't have to watch me fill out this witness slip. And I'm almost done, and I'm done. Okay, so you saw me quickly fill out my information on my witness slip. I am definitely, in this case, a proponent of this bill. And typically what we do is ask people just to fill out a record of appearance and submit this witness slip. But it's even better to submit a written statement, and that way you can explain your reasoning to the members of the committee. So this is a better witness slip than the record of appearance only. However, you do have to file written statement. So my recommendation is that when you see a bill that you really like, prepare your written statement in advance, and then when you see that the bill is posted to a hearing, get ready and file your witness slip. And then once you go ahead and do this and create the slip, sorry, there's a helicopter or something going over. Once you do this, then go ahead and submit your written statement. So how do you submit a written statement? Well, in the House, you do it this way. See what I had ready for you there? Get your written statement together and then fax it to the House Clerk Committee. And currently, as of this video, their fax number is 217-557-2165. Now, that's probably subject to change, and I would imagine that when they built the witness slip system, they maybe didn't have the idea that hundreds and then thousands of people would be taking advantage of it, because it's a great idea, it's a great innovation, and maybe they're going to get mad that people are faxing stuff over time, and maybe they'll develop a strategy for receiving these written things over time. But for now, this is a fax number. Of course, if you've got enough lead time, you can always just express your written testimony to this physical address where their office is, down on 401 South 2nd Street in Springfield. So just get it to the Clerk Committee, and the Clerk Committee will get it to the hearing. So that's how you get it to the Clerk Committee, right there. And then just as a recommendation, when I fax stuff, I start it like this. You know, I put today's date, and I write RE, and I write something like testimony for the House Restorative Justice Committee in meeting on April 20th, 2016 at April 30th at 8:30 a.m. And then I would make a short statement so they know what they're getting here, which is this: Dear Clerk of the House, please submit this written testimony to the blah 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 committee during consideration of House Bill 5417, which is on the agenda for the hearing scheduled April 20th, 2016. Now, that's pretty clear. So the House Clerk people, who are great people, will know exactly what to do with this thing. And then go ahead and write your testimony out. Dear members of the House Restorative Justice Committee, and then make your arguments. So that's a good thing to do. And then you can even sign your arguments with all the members of your organization that you're representing. And that's even more powerful. So this is a better way to fill out a better witness slip and actually make your arguments on its merit, rather than just the record of appearance. So there are even better ways to do it, of course, than this. For example, this right here. This is a great thing to do, but you have to get down to Springfield on the day of the hearing. Fill out your witness slip and submit your testimony orally. They will call for people who have filled out witness slips and indicating that they're going to do oral testimony. So if you want to do just the record of appearance, that's still really good. That gets you on the record. But if you want to file a written statement, that's even better. And I showed you how to file the written statement and where to send it to. And that's building a better witness slip. Got more coming after this video. I hope this is useful information. Oh, before I forget, how do you submit written testimony to a Senate committee? Because that's a little bit different. Senate The Senate is different. It doesn't have that clerk operation that the House has. So if I'm trying to submit testimony to a Senate committee, I go to the General Assembly homepage here. I look at the Senate committees, and I figure out who the chair of that committee is. So the chair of the charter school committee over in the Senate, you just click, for example, here, and you figure out who the chairperson is. Kim Lightford, sub-chairperson. So I would fax, email, or mail my testimony to Kim Lightford's office. And just look, she's got a fax out in Westchester, and she's got a fax in Springfield. I would do that to get testimony over to the Senate. And that, as they say, is that.